now.
We are also live here.
Pedro Neto with a dribble. He goes into the box straight. This is dangerous for Southampton, and it's too early. Cole Palmer received the ball.
Watch on the social
right
media,
at the edge
you
of the
listen
box.
on the radio now,
And
Pedro
he's coming on.
Pedro Neto
with a dribble. He goes into the box straight. This is dangerous for Southampton, and it's too early. Cole Palmer received the ball.
Recycle the ball to Codwell.
And he's coming on with a very good confidence for Chelsea.
The ball moved back to Casado. Chelsea getting recycle the ball to Codwell. Possession as usual to Adarabioyo.
Ball now Southampton with their own opportunity. A very good spread across to find the run.
Earlier possession as usual of Matthew Fernandez.
Across comes in
with their own opportunity.
And they had to take that away
spread
across to find the run.
Not sure who is approaching. With of Matthew Fernandez across comes
with
a
final
clearance.
And they had to take that away.
The lineup for Chelsea. Not sure who is approaching. With the lineup for Chelsea in these games.
Now quickly the lineup for Chelsea
as the change being made by Enzo Maresca now does look like Jorgensen will be the permanent goalkeeper.
Lineup for Chelsea in these games.
And he's
Chelsea getting that opportunity for counter-attack. It's Enzo with a move now.
Maresca now does look
towards
like
the other side.
Will be the permanent goalkeeper.
Good build up now.
And
Chelsea getting that opportunity for counter-attack. It's Enzo with a move now.
And
towards the other side
on the ball.
Good build up
Enzo
now.
was just too heavy. And he lost that position quite quickly. In the back four for Chelsea is Gusto, Adarabioyo, Codwell
on the ball.
Enzo was just too Fernandez, Casado, and he lost that position right up front. Is Sancho. In the back four for Chelsea is Gusto, Adarabioyo, this time, and Cuckoo from left.
Pedro Neto
is Fernandez, Casado, and Palmer position right up front.
That will be a false nine for
Chelsea, and on the bench for Chelsea is Archibald
this time.
I'm gonna go Desbury Hall for
Pedro Neto
eating it up
on the bench after a long spell
on
the
injury.
He false nine for Chelsea.
And on the bench for Chelsea is Archibald.
Robert Sanchez, the secondary hall for Fana is
Mahoka
on the bench after a long spell.
All on the bench for Chelsea.
And for Southampton,
George
Ramsdale
will be in
Robert
goal
Sanchez,
as usual.
Bree,
Bella,
Mahoka,
Aribo will be the back three.
All
in the middle
on
of
the
the
bench
pack for Chelsea. And for
Southampton,
Ramsdale, who is also as usual, switching
from
fullback role.
Aribo will be the back three.
Small bone
in the middle of the pack.
Walker Peters also switching
Guara,
who is also
role.
Matthew Fernandez, fullback role
in the middle of the pack.
Downs, small bone, and up front is Onachu, also switching to
Chelsea with the ball
now. Matthew Fernandez, all in
at
the edge of the box by Downs. And up front
on
is
the bench
Onachu and
Southampton
is Archer.
Chelsea with the ball
Devlin,
Probag.
At the edge of the box by
Manny,
McCarthy, Wellington,
Stephen
Southampton is Archer.
Gordon on the bench.
Devlin,
Pedro Neto getting the ball in the edge of the box, but very decisive intervention there.
Stevens
necessary from Aribo to stop
on the
that
bench.
run. Pedro Neto getting the ball
been
in the edge of the box, but
danger
a very decisive intervention there.
Chelsea quickly back on the ball.
Necessary from Aribo to stop that
Sancho.
run.
Sanchez dribbles into the box.
The shot comes in. Rather a cross
danger for Southampton.
It flashes
Chelsea
across the
goal.
Cole Palmer now finds Sancho. Sanchez dribbles into the box. A shot comes in. Rather
flashes
a
across the goal quickly.
With
nobody
across the goal
available to make contact with that. Another opportunity goes begging.
Flashes across the goal quickly.
Chelsea
with
at
nobody
stage
available to make contact with that.
Another opportunity goes begging for Chelsea at this early stage of the game. Southampton with their own opportunity. Moving the ball well here. Southampton with their own opportunity. Moving the ball well here. Caldwell now. Now Pedro Neto. Gusto. Back to Pedro Neto. A good move of the ball now with a good pace going forward for Chelsea. Sancho's, we take it up from there. Casado. And Darabioyo. And Caldwell now. Ball back to Darabioyo. Moving the ball with confidence, but moving forward would be the decisive things Chelsea need. Casado take the ball in the middle of the park, turns around, and now he finds Caldwell. Caldwell, Darabioyo. And now Gusto finds a pass to pick out Sancho. Sancho's returns to Darabioyo as Chelsea is looking for room to break the resiliency of the Southampton. Cole Palmer picked the ball in the right way. He can now face the goal with a dribble. Cole Palmer still. Now he finds Sanchez at the edge of the box. Cucurella swag into the middle of the box. He almost got his feet on the ball, but resiliency pays off for Southampton again. Fernandez again on the ball. And he finds Caldwell now. Caldwell. Darabioyo. And now Casado. Casado. Back to Caldwell as Chelsea is moving with intentions now. A ball crossed. And Aribo can clear for Southampton. Casado quickly retrieve and recycle the ball for Chelsea. Ball all the way back to the Chelsea goalkeeper. Jorgensen. An opportunity earlier on for Chelsea to have made something out of the loose ball in the area. Cucurella was seemingly late to that same loose ball. And Southampton was quickly able to recover. Darabioyo now finds Jorgensen, the goalkeeper. It's 13 minutes on the clock. Sorry about that, guys. Having technical issue right from the start here. We are fully here. And now Southampton with opportunity. A shot flashes on wide as Jorgensen was just looking on, not making any attempt, but I guess he read it well. It wasn't close enough. Southampton now pick up a free kick here. In a very good area. A free kick close to the edge of the box. Downs standing on it. And we know what he's capable of doing with this type of free kick, but these are a little bit way out. I'm not sure there is any magical expected from Southampton in this one. Now they opt for a pass. A cross comes in and header for Southampton. What an effort from Walker Peters. And Chelsea has to be very careful from the start here. Nearly opportunity there for Southampton. Now Southampton still on the ball. Small bone. Walker Peters. Quick exchange with Downs. A good run on the wing. Southampton gaining some confidence here. It will be a very terrible story. And a shot from a header. Anachu with an attempt. Jorgensen was right at the right spot to rise up to that occasion. But it will be a terrible story for Chelsea if they fall to the sword of a struggling team like Southampton. Southampton is the last on the table, so you know. And their performance throughout this season is nothing to write home about. It has been horrible, to say the least, for Southampton so far in the Premier League. And now Chelsea with opportunity through Neto, but was blocked. Was heavily blocked as he was crowded up there in the area. Pedro Neto, who has been deputizing in the striker's position since the absence of Jackson. One would have rather thought that the coach will opt for the likes of Nkunku, but Nkunku is playing from the wing in this attacking position. In the other game, Brighton is up 1 goal against AFC Bournemouth, and Crystal Palace leading against Aston Villa at the halftime, and Wolverhampton Wanderers playing 1-1 with Fulham. Aston Villa with a goal earlier, but was cancelled. So it remains 1 goal in advantage. Crystal Palace in that one. 66-3 possession for Chelsea in this one. And they are not able to find a room yet to punish the Southampton. Nkunku right now to Nkunku. Nkunku. Moving the ball well, Nkunku. But he has to go all the way back to Coldwell. Now the goalkeeper. Southampton is, of course, last in the table on the 20th position. They've just able to win 2 games overall in this whole season. And 2 games out of 27 games. That's shameful, to say the least. Of course, there is also Leicester in that area too, in the 19th position, who have won 4 games throughout the season, and Ipswich Town with 3 games won. And between these 3 games, Ipswich with 8 draw and 15 losses, and Leicester City with 5 draws, 17 losses. But of course, Southampton, the worst of them all, with 4 draw and 21 losses. But so far, 18 minutes into this game, they are giving it all against Chelsea. They are not letting up so easily. No matter what Chelsea think the game plan is, they have to step up the game. And Southampton is asking all the questions as it is. Coldwell considered a throw. Southampton back on the ball with a throw from Sugawara. Sugawara all the way to Bree. Now ball spread into the middle of the park, but Casado with still a very good steal for Casado, and Franco Palmer in the area. Cole Palmer in the box. He was tackled in the box. He fell in the box, but the referee clearly didn't see any contact. I'm not sure of any,
as well. Another dangerous move for Chelsea into the area. But Casado doing his thing in the middle of the park to take the ball away. And a good steal from Casado. And almost a resourceful one for Chelsea. Nkunku now have opportunity to ask question again. Caldwell exchanging with Kukurea. Caldwell again and back to Nkunku. Nkunku to Caldwell. And now Caldwell have to opt for Adarabioyo in the middle of the pack. High line being played by Chelsea. And now it is Gusto. Gusto will find Sancho. Sancho on the byline as usual. He goes back to Gusto. This is becoming another facet of possession for Chelsea. But what they do with it is very essential. And now Cole Palmer pick up the ball in the area. A shot taken, but it went wide. What a pass from Fernandes to the path of Cole Palmer. I think Cole Palmer has all the time than he thought in the area to actually take charge of that situation better. But he opted out for a quick shot instead. And now now goalkeeper Ramsdale for Southampton with a goal kick. Immediately chests it back on the ball. Cole Palmer now spread one out wide to find Sancho's. Sancho's with a dribble all the way. Cross one into the box. Well blocked by Bella Kochap for Southampton. Kukurea. Finding Gusto. Gusto to Sancho. Gusto again. Darabioyo. Find Caldwell. Prayer coming from Southampton. A nice long ball, a searching ball to find Neto. Picked out Neto. A loose ball comes to Fernandes. And now Cole Palmer with a chance. But he missed that chance. 1-1 with the goalkeeper. He missed that glorious chance. This is unbecoming of Cole Palmer. Not the Cole Palmer we know from the beginning of this season. He has already lost 2 great chances now that he usually put away. 1-1 with Ramsdale. But somehow Ramsdale was able to get his foot into the ball. And we have a corner kick for Chelsea here. What an opportunity. Again, that goes begging. A cross coming to the box. A header. And another header. A double header. Just to have the first goal from Nkunku, who nodded it in from the near post. What a fantastic move from a corner kick. The first header coming from Adarabioyo. But Southampton was asleep. And Nkunku peeped through the near post to redirect that first header into the back of the net. And his signature balloon show right away after scoring that goal. He wasn't tamed very well. He was loose. And all the efforts for Bree to hold him back didn't hold off. And he was finally able to knock down one to the back of the net. Chelsea leading by 1-0 now. At Stamford Bridge. A goal from Nkunku. Ramsdale now finds Aribo. Ball back to Ramsdale. And Southampton now having to respond. A long ball now, searching through to pick out Sulemana. The ball lost. And Fernandes pick it up. A good pass to find Sancho's. And now Chelsea on the counter right away. Pedro Neto now. Moving well on the ball. Pedro Neto flashes through And now he can cross one into the box or come to the edge of the box. He's looking for the shot. Kukurea now getting involved. Nkuku, the goal scorer, now getting involved. All in the edge of the box. Threatening Fernandez. Hernandez now to Casado. Casado find Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer to Adarabioyo. Chelsea finding room. Santos now. Santos will pick out Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer on his own against three. He releases Santos. Now Casado in the middle of the park. Return to Adarabioyo. Chelsea mounting prayer to increase the goal tally. A pass through to pick out the run of Cole Palmer, but a block briefly. That will be a foul by Downs as he swings his elbow out to meet Nkuku to stop that play that is coming dangerously. Of course, everybody expects Chelsea to beat Southampton, judging by the way Southampton have performed throughout this season. But nevertheless, no one could really say if they could get it done against Southampton. Even weak Southampton can spring up a surprise against Chelsea, because most of their games against the small teams or insignificant, shall I say, teams in this season have been lost by Chelsea. While they have not really disappointed much in big games, but they have let up so many times against the small bodies. No disrespect to these other clubs. I'm saying that in respect to the positions that they are on the table in this season. Enzo Maresca has his own fair share of a bad run this season. And now Southampton trying to move the ball from the back. Nacho picked up the pace. There's a switch in formation for Southampton as they progress. Bella catch up. Aribo. Sulemana dribble. Wells lose with the ball and now find Walker Peters. Walker Peters walks the ball into trouble as Fernandez takes the ball away from him. Darabioyo now. Ball finds Fernandez again, but Fernandez loses the ball in the good area. Walker Peters cannot sort his feet out quickly, and it will be a foul on Santos as Chelsea is trying to come out of trouble there. On the table now, as it stands, if it stands this way before Man City game, Chelsea is back on the top four with this lead. But they have to stretch the lead, or at least keep the lead. Judging from their own trouble in the past, they never know how to be able to keep leads. In their last few games, they've been dropping points from losing from a leading position. Ball taken away from Cole Palmer. And Cole will immediately interject, but loses the ball immediately. It is opportunity for Smallbone to retrieve and recycle for Southampton, but he loses the ball. Casado now finds Kukurea. Kukurea to Coldwell. And Coldwell was tackled at the edge of the area. And Matthew Fernandez will be the culprit, taking that ball away out of touch. It will be a throw to Chelsea. These are understanding that
You are listening on the OGM News FM radio. Bala Aribo, unnecessary handling there of Pedro Neto, but it's just handling. I don't think anything really serious is amounting from that. It's just one of those scenarios in games. It's a physical game, by the way, and you cannot exempt being physically touched somehow in a game of football like this. Pedro Neto now back on his feet. And the ball now moves through paces. It is Jurgensen, Chelsea's goalkeeper. Has to be very careful here. And he has to kick the ball out of touch for holding it for too long. And he's quickly on the prayer. Throw to Southampton. Throw the quickly taken. Aribo now. Aribo. Quick exchange with Walker Peters. And now Smallbun. Smallbun finds Downs. Downs goes back to Aribo. Aribo led the ball. Walks to Walker Peters. Walker Peters now walking back into the middle of the park. Finds Downs. Now balls. Finds Matthew Fernandez. Aribo in the edge of the area. Now a good dribble now to open it up for Suleiman. A ball comes in. A save from the goalkeeper. What header from Anachu to beat Jurgensen. It does look like Jurgensen rises up to the occasion there. Or else Chelsea will have seen another boo-boo right from the start here. It's a very good header. Rising high to meet the ball. And no one was challenging him in the box. That is the story of Chelsea Football Club. Every time they take a lead, they always at the same time take a leak. Almost leaking something there in the perspective of goal. He was rising high, and Codewey was the one who was to take charge of that and control that situation. But he let loose Nacho, who rose high and knocked down one. 4 attempts so far for Chelsea and 3 for Southampton. 2 on target for each of these teams. That tells you that Chelsea is allowing so much tension on themselves. Long ball searching through from the goalkeeper to pick up Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with a chance up front. Pedro Neto now finds a Cuckoo. And now opportunity for Cuckoo to shoot. But he's shaping himself, but he can't find that shot. He goes back to Cucurella. Cucurella finds Neto again. And Fernandez now. What another opportunity goes back in from Chelsea. Well, they still keeping possession and still charging forward. It is in the attacking phase. Sancho now. Santos goes back to Gusto. Gusto finds a good dribble down. Santos, he finds Cole Palmer in the area. Cole Palmer narrowly missed that goal. And Enzo, who was approaching to kick that into the net, also missed it. What an opportunity from nothing, really, for Chelsea to make it 2. And I cannot imagine Cole Palmer one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He was attempting to shoot there. He wasn't attempting to pass the ball. He was really going for goal, but he misses it. So it is officially a bad run for Cole Palmer in the Premier League. He usually don't miss opportunities like this. That was another clear opportunity, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, almost one-on-one with the net. And yet he could not find the back of the net. Now Southampton back on the ball. It is Sulemana with a good move. Now find Matthew Fernandez. Fernandez to Downs. Downs now pick a Sugawara. Sugawara back to Matthew Fernandez. Ball back in play to Bella Kochap. Aribo now for Southampton.
Aribo moving the ball well now. Goes back to the goalkeeper. As there's no room to move the ball forward, they have to elect back to the goalkeeper. Now, Bree. What an opportunity there for Chelsea from Cole Palmer. That will be the second time in the game that Cole Palmer actually was favored to taking a shot. And he took the shot, but the shot. And now another opportunity for Nkuku here. Nkuku, 1-1, and found Pedro Neto. A shot comes in, and that will be the goal they have been waiting for to extend the lead. That is the second goal from Pedro Neto. And Chelsea may have finally got what they needed to be in the driving seat of this game. What a wonderful, wonderful goal from Pedro Neto. A very good move. Nevertheless, never mind the fact that they are playing against Southampton, it's still very much a very good goal and a very good move. Was a very good assist from Nkuku, the goal scorer for the first goal. And Pedro Neto did not waste time. He blew it through Ramsdale's goal and it found itself in the back of the net for this second goal. An important goal, by the way, for Chelsea. To extend the lead and extend the authority here on Southampton. Pedro Neto with that opportunity to Southampton now looking to respond. Ball finds Bella Kutcher. Long ball from Bella Kutcher trying to pick out the run of Matthew Fernandez, blocked by Coldwell for Chelsea. It will be a throw to Chelsea. A throw quickly taken to find Pedro Neto. Neto searching through on the wings. Pedro Neto finds Nkuku. Nkuku now. Pick out Pedro Neto again. As the ball moves forward. A long searching ball to pick out Nkuku. Nkuku controls the ball well. But the final touch was a let up. Eventually the flag goes up against Nkuku to flash that as an offside position. Casado with a good steal in the middle of the pack. Sancho's with a run. Sancho's now. Sancho's almost peak Fernandez, but a very alert Matthew Fernandez blocked the other Fernandez before he could get to the ball. Sugawara now to Fernandez, Matthew Fernandez for Southampton. Gusto with a block and Gusto with a run. Ball goes to the other direction now. Finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer loses the ball. And Walker Peters can now find Sulemana. Sulemana with a long ball to find Onachu. But the ball was too long, too fast for Onachu to do anything reasonable with that. That's 9 minutes on the clock in this first half. And Chelsea leading by 2 goals to nothing. This is Football League Fest. It's always unbeatable Football League Fest on OGM News FM Radio, a presentation of OGM News FC.com. stop by and check out the website ogmnewsfc.com, your news channel, your destination for football news across Europe and across the world. Now you pick up the pace for Southampton in the middle of the park. Now moving the ball with confidence. And Nacho, he finds Bree. Bree goes back to Bella. Bella catch up. Now goes to Rebo. Rebo. Long ball now from Smallbun. Ball picked up in the middle of the pack by Matthew Fernandez, who has been very, very eventful for Southampton. He's almost showing up all over the place in the pitch. Free kick to Southampton, quickly taken. Matthew Fernandez finds Sugawara. Sugawara loses the ball through a pass. Casado now such a ball to pick out Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer heavily sackled and tackled. It's like about 4 Southampton shirt on Cole Palmer. Darabioyo now. Casado now. Coldwell. Cole Palmer. And Neto. Back to Coldwell for Chelsea. Fernandez in the middle of the pack for Chelsea. Confident possession. Trying to keep the ball for now. Chelsea. Kukurea in the middle of the pack. Find themselves in the good area to turn around. Now he plays one across the path of Neto. Neto dribbles. Neto can cross. And cross was too high for everybody available in the, but immediately Gusto can retrieve and recycle the ball. Casado now to Sanchez. Back to Casado. Darabioyo now. Now Coldwell getting involved. Ball finds Nkuku at the edge of the area, but the foul comes in to bring Nkuku down in the area. It's 42 minutes on the clock in the first half. And we are edging closer and closer to second half, or the end of the first half here. Chelsea with a free kick. Fernandez and Pedro Neto standing on it. Looking for one good cross into the area. I doubt any one of them we have the audacity to try and take a shot from this distance. He's a little way out. But a good cross will suffice. As everybody is lining up in the area. Pedro Neto with a cross. And he found some shots. And that would be the goal from Coldwell. A good header. And Coldwell found the back of the net from a very, very sweet cross from that free kick. And that will be the third goal for Chelsea. Is now becoming a basket full of goals now against Southampton. As this game for them is going completely in the wrong direction. Very, very good connection from Pedro Neto. Very good cross. Is on the money cross from Pedro Neto. And it finds the head of Coldwell, the fullback, the center half, completely nuts the ball to the back of the net without no much stress to it at all. Fantastic game of football here. And Chelsea 3, Southampton 0 in this game. Cook right now. Finds Colby from a throw. It is 45 minutes already in the first half. Now we are looking at the extra time to be 2 minutes exact. 2 minutes added as the extra time. Santos now with another opportunity. But Aribo was very alert. He loses the ball and he finds that ball finds Santos. It is swept away by Aribo, who made a mistake, or Walker Peters, who fixed the error for him. A sliding tackle to take the ball away from Santos, who was getting ready to pull the trigger. He was getting ready to pull the trigger, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Something is definitely broken in Southampton. The way Chelsea is walking through the defense will tell you everything you need to know about this team. Something is broken, and there's no way they can fix this unless they are relegated, which is all but certain at the moment. Onachu with a yellow card with a back tackle on Fernandez. At 46 minutes, Onachu picking up a yellow card. As it stands, few seconds to go before the referee brings these first half into a close. Southampton fans on the pitch are here at Stamford Bridge, only to come and witness another terrible situation that the club is going through. It's not getting any better for Southampton at the moment, and that will be the end of the first half. Chelsea 3, Southampton 0 at the end of the first half. You are watching Football League Fest and listening to Football League Fest on OGM News FM radio, a presentation of OGM News FC.com. Stop by on OGM News FC.com for your football news and for your football reports around the world. And right here, we're taking a break. I'm FM, and I will be back with you at the peckings of the second half. I will rush back quickly before the second half kickstart so I can run through some results in the other games in today's match. There are other 3 games going on side by side with this one. Those ones started earlier. I will run back quickly to go through the result of that particular game. But for now, I will be back with you at the peckings of the second half.
For news entertainment, sounds pretty good to me. OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. For news and entertainment, sounds pretty good to me.
Rogers moving the ball quickly on the part of Ramsey, and the shot comes in, blocked, another attempt. Now it's seated. And Watkins making the 3 for Aston Villa. He's making the 3 for Aston Villa. What is going on with young boys? What is going on? What is going on? But then you cannot question the way Aston Villa is playing at the moment.
If you are not part of the Football Commentary live show, you are missing. Catch up with every football action in Europe. It is Football League Fest on OGM News FC.com.
can answer that response. Bukayo Saka now moving the ball quickly on the byline. Cross comes in the long one to find Martinelli. What can Martinelli do here? 1-on-1 with Kyle Walker. Cross comes in. A swing of the forward by Kai Havertz. Well defended by Man City to clear that one.
OGMNewsFC.com, final destination for football story. Football League Fest. Truly unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
All right, all right. It is Football League Fest. And it is Chelsea hosting Southampton. And Southampton being put to the sword at Stamford Bridge in London. It's 3 goals in advantage Chelsea at the moment. While we wait, quickly, all the other games side by side with this game. The result between Brighton, Hove Albion versus AFC Bournemouth. It's 2-1 in that game, and it's 87 minutes in the game. Kluivert was able to equalize for Southampton, but nevertheless, Welbeck make it 2 for Brighton in that game, thereby taking a shot at the hope of Southampton of Bournemouth to go to the top 4. Crystal Palace literally on fire at the moment, and Crystal Palace 3-1 against Aston Villa. If you remember, during the weekend, Aston Villa beat Chelsea 2-1. Roger Sweet, 52nd minute goal. Crystal Palace with 29 minutes, 71 minutes, 29 minutes, 59 minutes, and 71 minutes goal in that game. Of course, Fulham is leading at Wolverhampton Wanderers. Fulham 2 goals from Session in the first minute, and Rodrigo Muniz in the 47 minutes, and Joel Gomez in the 80th minutes for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Of course, the boys are getting back on the pitch in the game we are watching or we are monitoring here in Football League Fest on OGM News FM radio. But for the time being, we're getting ready to get back into that game.
OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me.
OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. For news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me.
Gusto with a long ball, searching through the forward, finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer pick up the pace. We're back in the second half of this game. Southampton away at Stamford Bridge. Opportunity for Cole Palmer in the area. Blocked by very good defending measure there. He was in on goal before that block by Bella. Good exchange there by Chelsea. Gusto finds Casado. Darby with a long ball, but there's a waste in trying to find Sancho's up front. Now, Ramsdale can pick up the ball for Southampton. The game between Brighton versus Bournemouth has gone to extra time. Brighton still leading in that one. These two teams are very good at the moment. Crystal Palace with supplying a heavy defeat to Aston Villa. Aston Villa, who beat Chelsea earlier in the weekend. And Fulham getting away with a win at Wolverhampton Wanderers. That one is towards 2-1 in advantage Fulham, and it's in the extra minute as well. Let's keep our attention on this one that we are watching here. Chelsea versus Southampton, which is 3-0 in favor of Chelsea. Southampton, Ramsdale now with a long ball, but ball blocked by Kukurea, and Kuku searching through the other end, immediately blocked, and Kuku loses his footing there. And Southampton get back on the ball. Southampton now searching through, attacking of their own once in a while. Walker-Peters walk through Gusto, but Gusto eventually come back and sliding tackle to take the ball away from Walker-Peters. Sorry, that will be Sulemana that blow through the pace past Gusto, but Gusto recover quickly and put in a sliding tackle to take the ball away. It is a corner kick to Southampton. Corner kick for Smart Bond to take. Now he 5-1 into the box. A punch from the goalkeeper. A heavy punch it is. And Walker-Peters now to recycle the ball for Southampton into the attacking area. Small Bond with a cross. Mrs. Onachu, who was approaching with intention. Now it is a goal kick for Chelsea. Is there any solution for Southampton at the moment? I don't see one. I don't see it at all, as it's becoming a terrible situation for this club, to say the least. They have managed to put themselves in a very tough situation in the Premier League. And no matter what you think you may be asking this team to give, I don't think they have enough left in the tank to give to be able to stay in the league. Relegation seems to be a shot from Chelsea, a header from Nkuku, with a save from Ramsdale to take it above the bar. That is another good attempt from Chelsea to make it 4. As it turns out, is already looking like a rain of goals from Chelsea now. Pedro Neto setting things up for the corner kick for Chelsea. And everybody seems to be ready in the box. Corner kick nodded away, redirected by Cole Palmer into the area. But it looks like the referee raises a flag for an offside position. Chelsea moving the ball well. But now it is Southampton turn. Walker-Peters now finds Smallbone. Long ball from Smallbone, searching for the run of Onachu. The ball was too pacey for Onachu.
Kukurea to retrieve for Chelsea. Kukurea taking the ball all the way to the middle of the pack for Chelsea. And now Nkuku pick up the pace in the area. Kukurea now finds himself in the box, but he failed to take the shot. As usual, he let Cole Palmer have it. And with the margin, one would have expected Kukurea to take the shot from there. But he rather passed the ball. The shot comes in from Nkuku. Well high. It was flying. Was a very good attempt nevertheless. But it wasn't meant to be, as it goes above everybody else into the stand. Chelsea now building again. Another opportunity to ask questions. Kukurea with the ball. Casado now. Casado will find Gusto. Gusto to Santos. Santos took a good move. And they cross the ball. Goes back to Pedro Neto. Neto. And Cole Palmer finds the ball in the edge of the area. He tried to take the shot, but the shot did not have enough bite to beat Ramsdale. Or rather, a block there take the venom out of the shot. And Southampton back on the ball. Moving the ball well with good intention. Now, a very good time for Enzo Maresca to sip some water. Pedro Neto with a steal in the middle of the park, with a drive towards the edge of the box. It finds Santos in the area. Santos can cross the ball. Santos cross, not good enough. And it was blocked. Nkuku to retrieve, and Risaku finds Kukurea in the area. And Cole Palmer now getting involved at the edge of the box. Now, very good dribble from Santos. Santos in the space. And Cole Palmer was in the mix there to take the shot. But of course, the shot did not come early enough as expected by the dazzling midfielder, Cole Palmer. Now Kuku with a drive into the box. The found Cole Palmer, and the shot went by high. Unbelievable. Another miss for Cole Palmer. The ball was set for him. It was on the money, but the shot wasn't. The pass was good to find Cole Palmer in the area, but the shot, oh my word, was disappointing, to say the least. And Cole Palmer wonder what is going on at the moment, as he is literally struggling to find that goal once again that put him into the pedestal as the folk hero at Stamford Bridge. Injury now to Walker Peters for Southampton. What may look like a serious one, but he's going to get attention. We're not sure what kind of
attention he will be getting from medical staff. Well, definitely is getting some. Walker Peters now walking off the pitch. At the moment, he does not look like he's in a good shape the way he walks. But that is not my call to make. A second half here at Stamford Bridge. After a moment of attention for Walker Peters, it does look like the game will go back into play. It is 58 minutes on the clock. Aribo back to his goalkeeper. Cole Palmer chasing him down. It is Pedro Neto now. Neto goes back to Adarabioyo. It is Gusto. Gusto finds Casado. Casado now back to Gusto. And Sancho's getting involved. Caldwell spread one through. A good pass to find Nkuku. Nkuku could not make it through. That crowd blocking him off. To be a throw to Chelsea. Bella Kotchap with a long ball. Searching for the run of Suleiman. But he was blocked by Casado there. Throw to Southampton. Southampton quickly throw now. Are able to pick things up. In the other games, the other three games have come to a close with Brighton hosting Bournemouth. Now Brighton win that game 2-1. And Crystal Palace make it 4 against Aston Villa. Crystal Palace literally on fire at the moment. And Fulham 2-1 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. It ends Wolverhampton Wanderers being defeated at home. Aston Villa and Bournemouth suffering away defeat. And both of them now slow down for their run for the top 4. It's a possibility. And not taking any team for granted would be a sensible thing to do in the Premier League. It is a goal kick decision, but it goes against Kukurea, and it will be, well, I think the assistant referee get it right. It is a goal kick. Sancho's with a good turnaround in the middle of the pack. He can runs with the ball, and he finds Pedro Neto. Is this his fourth goal? But Aribo was very alert to take that away from him. What a good run from Sancho's. What a good turn in the middle of the pack for Sancho's. And what a good pass as well to pick out Neto, and a good run. Of course, Neto loses the control of the ball. While I was thinking Aribo nicked it away from him, no, it is a bad control from Pedro Neto, who had the chance, all the chance in the world, to take a shot from there and get the fourth goal for Chelsea. Hoatu with a run, but they left the ball behind him, running far ahead of the ball. But his team was able to recover the ball quickly. Kukurea now with the block, finds Coldwell, Tarabioyo, and Casado now will pick up the pace in the middle of the pack, finds Fernandez. Fernandez can pass or go for it, but now he finds Nkuku. Nkuku with a pinpoint for us that was not able to find Neto. And Southampton escaped that moment. But now, ball out of touch. It is a throw to Southampton as Chelsea now is making the move to make some changes in this game. Chelsea about to welcome George and, of course, Desbury Hall for the change as Southampton already complete 3 changes on their own. Harwood Bellis replacing Bree. Manny replacing injured Walker Peters. And Diblin, of course, replacing Onachu, who I have been screaming his name even as he's already been substituted. A shot fired at distance, blocked by Kukurea. And it is Kukurea now with another block to stop the run of Southampton. Southampton was able to retrieve the ball, nevertheless. It is 20 minutes in the second half and 65 minutes into the game. Sulemana with the run. And he goes back to find Manny. Fernandez for Southampton. He was tackled roughly by Casado. The referee brandished a yellow card for that tackle from Casado. It was a rough tackle, says the referee.
The game seems to be going to the right direction for Chelsea, and confidently they can make some changes. Right about now, Sancho's going out of play, being replaced by George, and Pedro Neto is another one. Pedro Neto with a goal tonight. Desbury Hall to come in to replace Pedro Neto, while George replaced Sancho's. That will be a double change for Chelsea. And George now chasing the ball. Mountain pressure on the goalkeeper here. And Ramsdale have no choice but to kick the ball away from that impending danger. And George with opportunity here. It takes a shot, but it went way above the bar and could not even come close to threatening the goalkeeper. Unbelievably high. And the young man with an opportunity to get his first Premier League goal for Chelsea on the big stage. The opportunity goes begging here. Goal kick to Southampton. Casado for Chelsea. Adarabioyo, a failed pass. But Fernandez retrieve for Chelsea. Gusto goes back to the goalkeeper. Now, Jurgensen can slow things down as no prayer is coming forth. Now releases Casado. Casado goes back to the goalkeeper. Jurgensen, the goalkeeper now, rolls the ball to Coldwell. Coldwell finds Nkuku. Nkuku with a silent through pass to find Coldwell. And he picked Kukurea. A good run there at the end of the day for Chelsea. George can now ride things to the edge of the box. Goes back to Nkuku, who can cross the ball or finds Desbury Hall. He goes to Desbury Hall. Back to Gusto. Now Kukurea. Kukurea goes to Coldwell. Nkuku now with the opportunity to drive things into the box. And he crossed one. The ball blocked by Smallbone. There's Gusto now. Gusto to Desbury Hall. Desbury Hall back to Gusto. Darabioyo now on the ball. It is Coldwell. And he finds Casado. Casado to Kukurea. Kukurea back to Casado. The ball moving with very good pace for Chelsea in the middle of the pack. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Kukurea now. It is 71 minutes into the game. 72 minutes precisely. And 27 minutes into the second half. A ball through to find George. George in a whole wide of space here.
And he stride into the box. George can take the opportunity, but he found Nkuku instead. He should have taken the shots. The young lad should be having some audacity here in order to be able to get his first goal registered for Chelsea. You do not want to be passing the ball like that when your team is up 3 goals. There's nothing wrong with being selfish at these points of the game. The young man rather goes to Nkuku. Confidence is what a striker is always required. And if you are to actually lay claim to a constant play for a team like Chelsea, you have to try that kind of opportunity, especially when your team is up 3 goals to nothing. I'm not sure the coach, we blame him for taking a shot from there. Cole Palmer now lost the ball behind him, but he was able to recover. Cole Palmer still in the box, and he was pushed wider than he expected. Go to Kukurea, and Cole Palmer retrieve the drive. Now Coldwell, Palmer, Fernandes in the middle of the pack for Chelsea to Cole Palmer. Ball exchange back and forth between the two. Now Darabioyo can get involved. Founds Gusto to Desbury Hall. Gusto again. And Darabioyo now. Ball spread out wide to find Coldwell. And Darabioyo. Kukurea. Gusto. Ball finds George. Very good pass, nevertheless. Gusto now. And come on, get the ball if you can. Is the game now. Chelsea is trying to play against Southampton. And it doesn't look like Southampton want to get the ball. Chelsea busy spraying the passes back and forth to each other. And Southampton staying away from grabbing the opportunity to take the possession. Cole Palmer now. Palmer driving to the middle of the pack. And Darabioyo getting involved. A high line being played by Chelsea. Gusto now. And now Desbury Hall. Awkward pass, but Gusto was able to recover. And now a good run for Gusto in the area. Gusto get the ball, but his body movement went completely against him. Sulemana with a good run. Still going. Eventually stopped by Kukurea. And he chooses to walk the ball back. Aribo. And now Fernandes. Matthew Fernandes lost the ball in the area. And Casado can pick things up. Casado with a long pass to pick out Fernandes. Good pass it turns out to be. And now he can find Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer was shielded off. Blocked off from that ball. From where I'm sitting, that should have been a pass to find Nkuku. Rather, Fernandes goes to find Cole Palmer. Now ball on the other end. Fernandes, Matthew Fernandes waiting for the ball in the area. But it was deflected to a corner kick by Nkuku. Kukurea deflection to a corner kick. One of the very rare corner kick for Southampton in this game. But now it is a corner kick for Southampton. They're now waiting in the box to take that opportunity. But that one was swept away by Darabioyo. And now another opportunity for Chelsea to counter. Goals. It is Gusto now. Move the ball well. And he can pick out George. George in the byline. He crosses the ball, find Kukurea. Kukurea with a shot. And that will be the goal. Chelsea with number 4. Chelsea with goal number 4. Kukurea find a huge amount of space in the box. Receive the pass from George. And undoubtedly put it past Ramsdale, the goalkeeper. And we have the 4th goal for Chelsea in this game. Kukurea was on his own in the area, but nevertheless, a good move from the young man to pick Kukurea out. And Kukurea only have one choice, to pass the ball to the top bottom corner of Ramsdale net. That will be the 2nd goal for Kukurea in the Premier League this season. Chelsea coming up with more changes. And Southampton is now on the ball to respond. Like I said earlier, it does not look like Southampton is willing to muster any courage in this game. They are now in a position to just open things up and let Chelsea come in anytime they feel like. But moving at the back for Southampton. It is Bella Kotchap. He finds the run of Matthew Fernandez. Bella Kotchap again to the goalkeeper. It is Sugawara now. In smart bone. With opportunity, it finds Matthew. Matthew can take a consolation goal from this, but he rather pass the ball. And now Sulemana in the box. It finds a very good pass to pick out the run of Walker Peters' substitution. That's Manning, but Manning's shot was blocked. And Chelsea can now recover from that last onslaught. Kukurea, the last goal scorer, taking the ball now through the pace to the middle of the park. Looks like Chelsea have got these particular results in the bag. Opportunity for them to be able to put a space between them and Man City. Man City now have one game in hand to claw back into the top 4. Only if they can win the game tomorrow. The game tomorrow between Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City. Manchester City in a away game at Tottenham Hotspur. Nevertheless, you can never tell when Tottenham is going to show up. And you also can never tell when Manchester City will be able to show up. Well, more than anyone will imagine, Manchester City are in much mess than Tottenham at the moment. As a matter of fact, I strongly believe in this season's Premier League, nobody is able to challenge Liverpool for the title. Caldwell with a steal in the area. Caldwell driving through. A fast goal, Palmer. A shot blazed through. But Cole Palmer was only able to hit the side netting with a thunderous shot that didn't even come close to bothering the goalkeeper. Chelsea now getting ready for another double change as Nkuku now is heading out of the game to be substituted. Nkuku registered one goal, the very first goal in this game. And now he's been replaced. In this game, Achipong replacing Nkuku. But it's not a like-for-like change. Amogu replacing Casado in all new academy players for Chelsea. Achipong now on the ball. Finds Gusto. Gusto return favor. Darabio, you're now getting involved. It goes to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper holding the ball for too long, coming under prayer, but it let Codwell immediately have it. And that will be a foul, a shot tug on Codwell. As it stands, it's 39 minutes on the clock in the second half and 84 minutes into the game. Chelsea riding to take all 3 points in front of their fans in this one. Gusto, a block comes in, and it will be a throw to Chelsea. Archibong now pick up the ball for a throw. Gusto lost the ball, and Matthew Fernandes can retrieve for Southampton. Chelsea immediately back on the ball, and George with another very good run, like a very good open space for him. George comes to the edge of the box, finds his fellow academy player Amogu, who lost the ball. Opportunity for Southampton was cleared by Codwell. Southampton still back on the ball. Aribo now for Southampton. Achi Joe Bay. The question is, in this game, what are the bookings? We have 2 yellow cards registered. If you're still listening, 1 yellow card for Casado in the 66 minutes. And the other one for Onachu, Southampton, in the 45 minutes towards the end of the first half. I hope that answers your question. Athe Ujobe Ninka Kamandi. I'm sorry if I messed that name up. Kukuraya now with a good pace in the middle of the pack. And Enzo Fernandez pick out Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, who have had several chances one-on-one with the goalkeeper tonight. About 3, if I count very well. But keeper making blocks, and he's kicking it way out. He's the story of the night for Cole Palmer. But nevertheless, he's part of the team that swept away Southampton. His contribution can never be overlooked, despite his goalless situation in this game or any other previous game before this one. George moving the ball to the edge of the box. He now finds Amogo. Amogo spread one to Desbury Hall. And now Achibong in what looked like all academy player for Chelsea. As a matter of fact, about 9 players I can count in this Chelsea team right now at this very moment that actually made it out of the academy. And another academy graduate getting ready to come on the pitch. It is an opportunity for Enzo Maresca to rest the legs. Amogu now pick up the ball, find Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez loses the ball as he tried to walk the pace towards the edge. Southampton's Matthew Fernandez with an opportunity to go to the other direction, but loses the ball. Cole will pick things up. Desbury Hall now. Desbury Hall to George. George now with much confidence towards the area. A shot comes in from Fernandez and a good save from Ramsdale, Southampton goalkeeper. An opportunity there for Fernandez to make it 5 for Chelsea at the 88 minutes. What a time to increase the goal tally, and what a time to save the blush of Southampton by Ramsdale there. Enzo, who take the last shot, will now be substituted for Chelsea as Mweka, one of the young lad from the academy, is now going to replace Enzo Fernandez. Mweka, number 76. So another Chelsea academy replacing. So to my counting now, you have Adarabioyo, because Adarabioyo was also a graduate of Chelsea Academy before moving to Fulham and then coming back to the club. Cole Palmer now with a corner kick, attempting to find some heads. Ball comes into the area, a shot by the oncoming Mweka, who was just substituted. But the header was too weak to beat Ramsdale. All Chelsea Academy now playing with Southampton, more or less. Darabioyo, Amogu, Mweka, Achipong, Desbury Hall, and George, all graduates of the Chelsea Academy. To my count, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 academy player now switch onto the pitch to help the big boys to rest their legs for Chelsea. But I mean, what an opportunity, what a good time for the manager to do this. Of course, it does not look by any mile at all that Southampton is willing to even do any sort of damage to Chelsea. They have completely given up at the moment. And who are they not to give up after down 4 goals to nothing in the 90 minutes? It's already 90 minutes here and 4 minutes extra time added. And it's Cole Palmer now with an opportunity to take the shot from a free kick. Will Cole Palmer finally get that goal that he really craved and end his drought? Cole Palmer setting things up from a free kick position. A keeper save. The goalkeeper have to go full stretch to take that away from Cole Palmer. It is nevertheless a very, very good attempt from the free kick position. Cook ran out with a throw for Chelsea. Ball out of touch is another throw that Cook Raya will be taken as well. And now George. George with a pass to find Desbury Hall. Desbury Hall to Darabioyo. And now Cole Palmer picked things up from the middle of the park. Cole Palmer to Achipong.
A ball drop, but drops in the hands of Ramsdale, the Southampton goalkeeper, with a save. It is extra time, 4 minutes extra time. And out of that, 2 minutes is already gone, far gone, with Southampton still trailing by 4 goals to nothing. And Chelsea seems to be on the verge of taking all 3 points and go back to top 4 until Manchester City play their next game away at Tottenham Hotspur. Manchester City need to win that in order to fight back to the top 4. So it's going to be a war to the wire on the top 4. Of course, one of the uncommon faces in the top spot or the top 4 is Nottingham Forest, who have a game in hand as well against Arsenal. And Arsenal striving and fighting for the title will have to go to Nottingham Forest tomorrow and win, or else they will find themselves in a hot mess, not able to capitalize on getting closer and closer to Liverpool. Of course, Liverpool is standing firmly strong on the table at the moment. To be fair, no one this season gave Liverpool a good fight. None of these teams gave Liverpool a good fight. And that will be the end of the game here. That will be full time at Stamford Bridge with Chelsea blowing past Southampton in the end here. And what a wonderful game of football this turned out to be. And I will be saying that it is expected. Of course, we do expect that Chelsea should be winning this type of game. And this is OGM News FM Radio presenting Football League Fest. Of course, Football League Fest is always unbeatable on OGM News FM Radio or Football League Fest.
OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me.
OGM News FM for news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me. For news and entertainment. Sounds pretty good to me.
Of course, this is the end of this show at this point in time, Football League Fest. And I will be with you tomorrow again, overseeing Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. This is FM on Football League Fest. It is always unbeatable on Football League Fest, your favorite show for full football commentary in the European football. Of course, we cover football all around the world, but don't forget to stop by on OGMNewsFC.com for your football news across Europe and for your football news across the world. Thank you very much, all you guys watching on the Facebook. Thank you very much, all you guys watching on the YouTube. Thank you very much, all you guys watching on all our social media platforms. And thank you very much for my favorite listeners on the OGM News FM radio. This is always coming to you live on OGM News FM radio. And I am FM. Quickly, before I leave tonight, let me run through the stats in this game.
that we just finished. Chelsea with 59.5 possession at the end of the day and 40.5 possession percentage for Southampton. In the attacking phase, shot taken by Chelsea is 19 against 7 from Southampton, and shot on target for Chelsea is 10 against 2 from Southampton. Off target, it's 7-2 in favor of Chelsea. Blocked shot, Chelsea managed to block 2 and Southampton 3. Attempt out of the box is 6 for Chelsea and 2 for Southampton. And total offside call for Chelsea is 2 and none for Southampton. Not even coming close into that offside area, let alone mounting any prayer on Chelsea. Southampton, of course, by far the worst team in the Premier League in this season. No doubt about that. And they can only get ready and prepare themselves for relegation, because I do not see any way out for them except go to relegation. I'm not wishing them that, but I don't see any way out from the current situation for Southampton. They are relegation bound in my own book, even though mathematically they can still make it out of it. But with a team that win 2 games out of 28 or 27 in the whole season, I'm not putting my bet on that. Southampton is bye-bye for now from the Premier League. As simple as that. But Chelsea was able to end a little blip that they went through themselves. Well, that is more than a little blip in my own book, because Chelsea was gunning for the title in about 2 months ago or so, only to waste so many chances, so many opportunities with a much smaller teams, and blow themselves away from that spot in which they are chasing after Liverpool, and they are now more or less not even close to challenging for the title. The only thing left for Chelsea now is to fight for the top 4 spot. And of course, in the case of Arsenal always are nothing but chokers. They choke again in their game against West Ham, that everybody expect that they beat West Ham and be able to capitalize on the mistake of Liverpool earlier, but they couldn't. And a choker they are, a choker they always be. Not my opinion. That is according to everybody's opinion who has been following Arsenal for the past, at least for the past 3 seasons. 2 times they come close into winning the league, but they choked. So it is not my opinion, and I'm not a hater. I'm just stating the obvious, that Arsenal are nothing but chokers. And I'm not saying this to offend my friends who are Arsenal fans. I'm only trying to say these fans are very courageous fans, resilient fans, very faithful fans, very loyal fans to stand by this team through the thick and things. And the thick is not yet over, or the thing is not yet over, as it does not look to me like Arsenal is preparing to challenge Liverpool for this title. It's another run in which, at the end of the day, when it is necessary for them to pick up the points necessary, they will drop points unnecessarily. Unbelievable. FM here, and I will be drawing the curtain to a close on this show. And I'll say thank you very much for your watching, player. And for those who are watching on the social media, thank you very much. For those who are listening on the FM radio, thank you very much. And I will see you at the beckons of the next game. That will be Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. Let's see what happens with Arsenal again tomorrow in the game.